Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yo, what up, world? You know what it is. One time for the one time. When the milkman, what he got to do? Whoop, 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 where the hand that he got to slide off up in this joint. Hey, he got to hit you with a good morning.
Oh, good morning. I'm just Bri. I was expecting more to come after that.
You know it was over. You know it was over. You know it was over. Hey, why is my mama calling me? I got to answer. I'm sorry. Hello? What? You know I'm live on the internet, don't you? They in the house?
Put them on speaker. Put them on speaker.
In the living room? Huh? Bree, you better be getting ready to talk.
Okay.
I'm listening. I'm live on the internet, Mo.
Put her on speaker.
Okay, now. Okay, peep this. So
what's in the living room? I gotta know.
This is where you can't say no to your mother, right?
What's in the living room?
Reason, she's supposed to have been at work, but she left her glasses. So now I'm supposed to be bringing the glasses outside. I've just gotten instructions as to where to look for them. Y'all already know how that goes.
Yeah. So, it's the day after Mother's Day. You better get to finding them glasses.
Go get them glasses, right?
Yeah. So,
hey, so what I'm gonna try not to do is I'm gonna try to StreamYard. I'm gonna try to have a mobile camera so I don't leave you alone. Okay.
Oh,
ain't that nice?
That's nice.
I do want to start off by apologizing that I didn't express the old Mother's Day businesses until yesterday evening, but I had such an amazing weekend. This Mother's Day weekend. Time flies when you're having fun, you know.
Yeah. Well, I also seen a couple of pictures from your niece had cotillion this weekend.
She had debutante last weekend.
Oh, last weekend.
Last weekend. Okay. She had a debutante for the AKs.
Oh, it was a debutante. Okay.
Yeah.
My friend did it when she was younger, but she did a cotillion with some guy asked her to be his partner. So
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I just looked through the pictures. I didn't read.
I mean, we just so happy that she wants to do it and be part of the AK because we just so hopeful now, because she graduating.
Yes, growing into such a beautiful young lady.
Yes, that's my niece. That's my niece, y'all. Got our Reagan in the building, yo. One time for the one time. Okay, I'm gonna take this one off. We're gonna put that on. Am I there? Can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay, well, I'm on the move now. I guess I got to start the day how I always start the day, which is, hey, yo, Bri.
What up?
Yo, how you doing?
I am a little tired.
Okay.
I fixed myself a very nice dinner yesterday.
Okay.
Very easy though, crock pot roast and potatoes and homemade macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So but how like when you have gallbladder issues or you don't have a gallbladder, you found them. You found them.
Oh, you know what I just realized? You know what I just realized?
What happened?
She not coming here to get them. How's she just gonna leave school? That means she want me to bring them to school.
Outside. Outside right there.
My brain ain't working too good just yet this morning.
Oh, okay. No, she at the school and she need them glasses.
Yeah, so I got to drop them off.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
I got to drop them off. Did you happen to see the flowers?
The flowers? No.
I didn't. Yes, you didn't happen to see the flowers from this weekend?
Mm-mm.
Oh, you didn't. I better. Is that too much sun on me? You know I'm already light bright. Ooh, glory. I had to make sure there wasn't too much sun on me. Well, this weekend, one of the things I wanted to do for Mother's Day weekend is Mother always does flowers every spring. And always has the whole back deck just full of flowers, the front of the house flowers. And so I had to make some content while we was doing it. So
I wasn't on social media at all this weekend.
Not so much?
Not at all.
No scrolling for you.
No scrolling.
No scrolling for you. That's all right. Well, listen, I got the video. Can I roll it?
Go for it.
Yo, here we go. Yo, what up, world? You know what it is. One time for the one time when the milkman slide, he gotta hit you with a yo. I'm out here with my mama, and we're getting these flowers right. This Mother's Day weekend, I hope y'all are spending some time with you, Madre. Okay, so we got all these to plant still. Here, point of them need putting these flowers in there. You got a good shot of me getting the flowers? You ain't even looking at me.
I was getting my flowers.
You showing the good flowers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a good look at me putting the flower in here.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, you got it on me. Making it do what it do. They said I was going to get a green thumb, but my hand's just dirty. I don't know what's supposed to happen. Let's see what these flowers looking like, though.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, we becoming correct. You already
very
know.
Nice.
Yeah.
The only interaction I had with plants or flowers this weekend was after my son's flag football game.
Yeah.
I took his friend home, and his friend's mom is a plant person.
Okay.
And she I gave her the Michael plant after which is the plant my Uncle Nick sent for my dad's funeral. My dad's name is Michael. So I call it the Michael plant. And I was given the responsibility of taking this plant home and quickly began to kill it. So I was like, I can't I can't let this plant die.
Kill the microplant, right?
Right. So
Can't
I rehomed the plant because it was in the plant's best interest.
happen.
And so when I went to, she was like, oh, this is the plant you gave me. And it's so like she's doing an amazing job with it. Like,
Oh
look
man,
how
it is
fast.
flourishing.
Look how big it is.
Yo, good morning to you, young one. How you feeling on this
Fast,
morning?
not
Thanks
slow.
for popping in. You see what it is. Start your day the only way, the right way with Milk and Bri. Whoo, I'm all off up on location. I'm at the Paris crib. So I've been here all weekend. I've been Mother's Day-ing it up. I hope y'all all had an amazing Mother's Day. Shout out to all the mothers out there, man, making the world go round. Without you, there would be no life. God chose you to be the ones to bring life into the world. Now you can't do it alone,
Thanks,
but
E.
damn it, y'all are important. And we love you. Thank you so much for being the life givers and supporters of all the children in the world.
I wonder if we could do it alone.
I mean, you
Like do evolution, I'm
first
saying,
of
like
all,
if
y'all
men
smart
died
enough.
off, you know
Y'all
what I
smart
mean?
enough. Y'all smart enough to have figured it out if you really wanted to and needed to.
No, I'm just
You-
saying that like if men died off,
Mhm.
if you know, we would be able to, you know, like on Jurassic Park.
We're on our way to bringing dinosaurs back, so
That's what I'm saying.
you know
Dinosaurs
what
are
I
like
mean?
part of, and some amphibians can like
Yeah.
reproduce
So
on
like
their own if
evolution,
they
maybe
don't
you become
have.
like asexual or something, and then you
Yes,
reproduce
yes.
that way.
Like if there were no more
I
men,
don't
how long
know.
would it? I mean, would the world die out, or would our bodies just?
Is that your hypothesis? Not how many
I
licks does
think we
it take you
wouldn't
to get
need
to the
you.
center of the Tootsie Pop? How many millennia does it require for women to turn asexual and no longer actually need men in the world? Well, that's not quite how you put it, but you know, that's how I've received it as a man, you know.
Oh, my bad.
I am one
My
of
bad.
those. Yeah.
I just
I
think
like
we would be able to do it before y'all would. Like if there were
that,
no.
that although, I mean, there are plenty of movies seeing us trying to figure that part out too. I mean, Twins is one of my favorites.
Friends?
Oh no, Twins.
Oh, twins.
Oh
Twins.
yes. Uh-huh. You familiar, right?
Yes, with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny
Oh,
DeVito.
DeVito, yeah,
Yeah,
making it do what they do. Uh-huh.
it is a
Men
good
try to
movie.
figure out how to transplant that in the old belly. The problem with the whole premise of that movie is you don't have like you could
You
cut
gotta
a
have a
man open.
C-section. Like you gotta have a
No.
C-section.
That's not even a thing, in my opinion. Because, and I don't remember the science behind the way they tried to explain it in the movie because I ain't watched it in years, and I was a kid when I watched it. I don't even know if it's one of my favorites as a grown person because I can't tell you that I've watched it as a grown person. But what I'm thinking is yeah, you could cut a man open and you could plop a baby in there and you could sew it back up and he'll have a little bump. But he don't have no organs to sustain life within inside his body. So unless they was like transplanting the whole womb in there,
I
which I
mean,
guess
they would
they
have
probably
to.
described.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have
But
no
then you're
idea.
gonna have to cut it back out. Like I don't know one man that would try to consider giving birth through there.
No, what do you mean? No.
Exactly.
Hey. Not even if they rerouted to the bigger hole, baby. Not even if they rerouted to the bigger hole.
It's still not gonna dilate 10 centimeters.
No way. Hey, man. Hey. Oh,
It's so
hallelujah.
crazy
Oh,
though
what
when
happened?
you think about how like really small that is.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, we don't like to think about it.
well, no,
We
I'm
don't.
saying like for women, like
No, that's what I'm
like
saying. We don't like to think about it for you either. Can't be tearing up all that goodness. What do you mean? Oh God, we don't want to think about that.
well, it's not even actually that grows 10 inches. That's just pliable and goes around the shape.
Well,
It's
I
your
mean, I
cervix
get it.
deep inside.
There's always some tearing and shit, though. Yeah.
Well, it depends. I never tore.
Okay.
And some people get cut.
Yeah, they ain't
Um,
stretching enough.
but I my babies had small heads, I guess.
Okay.
They were all
Not
born
no
early
more.
too.
Not
Maybe
no
that
more though.
helps.
Not no more. I didn't even
Oh,
know
not
heads
no
could grow.
more.
I didn't even know heads could grow that big. Yeah, no, I'm just playing. Quality good times. I don't know what's happening on today, but I am loving it like McDonald's.
Yeah, Layla's would be a
If you
doozy to
have
get
not
out
taken
these
the
days.
opportunity, what'd you say?
I said Layla's would be a doozy to get out these days.
Bro, like you just gotta stay in there, player. You got to stay in there. Oh, you gonna have to phone a friend. Just you got to figure out how to make it work in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they got social media. You can make connections. I think I was gonna encourage y'all to like and share this thing up until Bree decided that we was gonna talk about trying to produce a large head out of a small area. But yeah, if you do that, that'd be great. If you wouldn't mind tagging a few folks, that would be even more amazing. It would be that more appreciative. It's Moments Monday, Bree.
Indeed.
Do you have any moments that you like to share from over the weekend?
No, I went to the cemetery over the weekend.
Yeah.
And I thought that there was maybe a funeral going on
At the cemetery?
Yeah,
Okay.
at the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you that people just come to the cemetery and like it's a beautiful cemetery. It's a beautiful place, but people just come and have like parties and whatnot.
Oh, right. They're real festive out there. I have not quite seen this, but yeah,
Real festive.
they bring the whole barbecue to the cemetery. You're right.
And there was now we do have neighbors on the right hand side that are there a lot, but now we have new neighbors on the left, and they must be new because I've never noticed them out there before. But
okay, were they friendly?
They were looking at me though when I pulled up, like.
Oh, they was checking you out.
So check the rear view mirror. I mean the side view mirror, how far back the cars are going.
Yeah.
And then look.
Was that just was that
this is
and
just
that
one
was just
family out there
together?
having a party get together at the gravesite. Like I couldn't even park. I had to park so far away from where I had to go because of all these cars.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Like I was like, oh no, is it a funeral? Oh, it's still going.
Still going. Actually, you know what? I drove back by there this morning and cars were still showing up. They were still showing up.
And people were still coming when I was leaving. I was like, okay, this has to be a new. So next time I go out there, I'm gonna go over and look at the headstone and stuff to see if my hypothesis is correct. But I've never seen this group out here before. Now, like I said, we got people on the right-hand side, a couple doors down from my dad who throw parties and have had baby shower there, but these people are to the left. But this is my first time noticing them. So I'm gonna go check the headstone for the gate because I think they
need to go to. If you didn't see them, you're gonna have to go to the eye doctor. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. They got to be new because I ain't seen this big of a party over there before. So
yeah. Oh, I mean, they're gonna have to shut the cemetery down if the three of y'all decide to show up and parlay at the same damn time.
Same time, man.
If the three of y'all show up and try to parlay at the same damn time,
because the people, but they didn't have
and traffic out there.
They had drinks and stuff, but they didn't have food. The people on the right, they be having food because
and that's all you need is to trade a sandwich for a drink, and it's a real party.
Oh, they be having the drinks too, but they be having food as well because they offered me pizza a couple times.
Well, hey, and that's how they became so beloved to you. They went straight to
I know. I had some extra stuff, and I just went ahead and put it on because I had brought some pinwheels, but my dad's pinwheel and one of my uncle's pinwheel, they didn't blow away, so they were still there. So I was like, oh, they still got two pinwheels. So I had extra, so I just went ahead and put them on the neighbors' things.
There you go.
Give them both a pinwheel.
Go ahead.
I mean, their stuff be fully decorated. Trust and believe, fully decorated.
I don't even know where you buy those things no more. I feel like when I was a kid, like in the springtime, you used to see those little things that blow
At
in
the
the
dollar
wind.
store, Dollar Tree,
They still
Family
got them
Dollar,
there?
Dollar General. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And the look, when I was a kid in the projects, folks used to call themselves trying to have a little flower bed in front of the house, and they would put them little
With the
things
little
on there and have them
pinwheel.
blowing around.
Yeah.
Little flamingos and shit spinning, or just a little window spinny dealy. I don't know what you call them. What you call them, man?
Pinwheels.
They're called pinwheels.
Yeah.
Wait, not a windmill?
No, a windmill is the big ones.
I mean, but it's just
That's a pinwheel.
It doesn't change the name just because it's not.
No,
the
I promise
scale,
it does.
It does.
I
It
promise
changes
it
the name?
does.
That's
That's a pinwheel.
Funny as hell. Okay. It's a pinwheel. My bad.
Pinwheel. Yeah.
We got windmills and pinwheels. Okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
What's the difference? Now I'm
Yes,
curious.
please. It's gonna say the size. Jesus.
Oh, goodness.
What you rocking, that windmill or that pinwheel? What's the difference, Bree? Come on, tell me what Google say.
Pinwheel. I got distracted. Sorry.
No, you didn't. See, that's what
like
happened.
when you start.
You just turned it on and started reading what was in front of you.
No. I started typing in what is the difference between, and then all this stuff pops up. So I'm reading like
what's better.
what's
I
the
might want to know
difference
something
between
else.
gray and gray with the E and with an A, and there is no difference.
That's true. That's true.
That's what Google
is this
said.
a British thing? Why do we have that? I don't even know. I
It
never
is.
thought about it before. Did we just decide we didn't like the way they did it? Or did they always have two parts?
Okay, so a windmill is a large building that uses the wind to power a machine, originally for grinding grain into flour. A pinwheel is a small handheld toy.
Yeah, the ones you put in the garden ain't a toy. I have no idea. Because there are some windmills that were never used to power machines. Remember back in the day, they used to just have those type of things to see how the wind was blowing. Those was, what do they call those? I guess that's not a windmill.
That would be a weather vane.
Shit. They all blow in a circle, and they require the wind to blow on them. I don't know what we're talking about right now. Like, is the wind blowing? I don't know. Look at the mill. Can you put your hand out? Look, back in the day, could you just do this? Lick your finger and put it up. You can see which way the wind is blowing.
If this helps you, when they were first, the original pinwheel was first called a whirligig.
I prefer that. A whirligig. Grab me 2-3 of them whirligigs. Quality. Good times. Good morning. Appreciate y'all tapping in on this morning. See y'all out there in the building. It's Monday. What'd you say?
I said fun fact. I'm gonna put that when I post the pictures of the grave sites, because I always take pictures after I decorate. Especially when I got new cute decorations, which I did this time. I got like the little hanging bells, and my grandma's is a butterfly, and the boys all got hummingbirds, and it has a bell, and it hangs next to the grave. And
that's a lot of music.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, the wind blew it, dinged a little bit, but I was like, oh, that's so cute.
Nice.
But it's not like as dingy as like wind chimes.
Okay.
It's just one little bell.
It's one right outside this patio though, just be making all kind of music.
My mom loves wind chimes, but I hate them. Like, oh my God, shut it up. But that could be because at my fake job, we always have like a rack of wind chimes, and then we had one on the back door so that we would be alerted to run out.
Security.
Yeah. And then it was on the front door, so we would be alerted to run outs. And it's just all the time wind chimes, and I hate them. It's triggering to me now.
As it should be. I don't know why I waited this long to just throw the banners up because it's almost time to get up out this joint. But maybe we could look at a couple more videos before we go. I have a couple that I just have had loaded for a couple weeks that we haven't gotten to yet. And this one specifically, it just I don't think I showed it before. I'm pretty sure I didn't. But he had to have already been drunk when he thought this was going to work.
Extremely intoxicated delivery driver making headlines as this video shows him casually driving on the sidewalk, then later crashing his van in someone's house. The driver was demanding for his keys back before he was arrested, claiming to be exempt from drunk driving with a drunk driving certificate that was a piece of paper that read, "I can drive lit gang."
I can drive lit, gang.
I can drive lit.
Hey, I can drive lit, gang. Hey, don't worry about it. I got this.
Don't
shit
worry about it.
right.
I can drive lit, gang. That's hilarious.
Bro was not playing around. You think he was already lit when he wrote that?
Oh, you know he was. Oh, you know he was.
No
And
sober
if he can
person.
write lit, he can drive lit, except for he drove into a house and on the sidewalk, so I don't think he can.
Hey, you know what though? As long as they sign for the package, that's all that matters.
I'm
Hey, as long as they sign for that package, he made the delivery. Okay.
Here's my thing.
Apparently he can drive lit, gang.
He had to have gone into work. I mean, he don't keep that van. He goes
right.
He drives to work.
He picked them
the van
keys up lit.
with the packages.
Yeah, he did.
You know, and then he goes to do his. So was he lit when he got? I'm confused as how he got. Did he get lit after he got the van?
I hope he stole the van. You think he's actually an Amazon driver?
I don't think he was working on delivering the packages. If he was not a Amazon driver, he was still delivering packages. That man works.
Hey, what if it was like Grand Theft Auto and he just accepted a mission? Like, yeah, I can make these deliveries.
That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious.
Quality, good times. Yo, this
that is hilarious, bro.
On a little toast sheet of paper. I mean, that kind of reminds me of when I was in college and wrote somebody a ticket on the back of a cereal box.
A ticket?
Do you remember this story?
No.
You don't remember this story? I had to have told you this story. I don't believe you were there.
I mean, you might.
But you remember the party house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there was an alley that ran next to our party house, and it was one way. And there was a car coming the wrong way, and the neighbor was partying with us, and he happened to have a Belleville police hat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Belleville, Illinois, right outside East St. Louis. So that's only like a 45-minute drive, something like that from there. I can't remember how long it was there. He used to drive that joint once a month. But here we go. The car's coming down. In the moment, I'm like, give me the hat. So now I have pulled this car over in the alley. What I have discovered is a young girl and her older mother in the back seat. They were of Asian descent. They didn't speak English that well. And so I'm not sure like what they understood or didn't understand was happening. But I had a flashlight and I had the hat, and they thought I was official and they looked nervous. And ultimately, I detained them allegedly for entertainment purposes only. The story, of course. And I proceeded to go in the house and tear up a cereal box and write them a ticket on the back of it and send them on their way. I mean, it was like no harm, no foul, right? Allegedly,
just terrorizing innocent people just trying to find their way in the world instead of giving them directions.
Sometimes moments just arise. I felt like it was innocent. It was harmless. Nobody was harmed in the making of that funny. You know what I mean? Nobody was harmed in the making of that funny. That wasn't the last time I allegedly wrote a ticket for entertainment purposes when I tell stories.
Yeah, just for entertainment purposes only. He's not trying to impersonate the police because that is a felony.
That's a felony. That is a felony. And I don't know anybody who would willingly commit a felony for entertainment purposes only while telling stories.
Just make it perfectly clear.
That's right. That's right. Perfectly clear. There was another time where a severely inebriated person who was visiting someone from out of town got separated from their people. He was he was borderline belligerent. But he ultimately ended up getting detained and also sent on with a ticket where he's like running down the street going, no! Like waving the ticket, no! It was hilarious, allegedly, for storytelling purposes only, you know.
When he sobers up the next day, he's going to be like, what the hell is this?
Y'all, I got a ticket, man. What you doing now? I think it's in my pocket. Let me see it. Oh, shit. People like, bro, where was you last night? I don't even know. Is you yawning?
I am.
You're supposed to be helping folks start the day the right way. How is you lacking oxygen so early in the morning?
I don't know.
Let's take two deep breaths.
I'm tired. All of me.
For those of y'all that don't know, you know that yawning and tiredness is just a lack of oxygen, right? You just need to breathe more. Just get you a little more oxygen, okay? No, seriously, you know that's why you yawn, right?
Yeah.
It's because your breathing is slow and your body is saying, hey, if you're going to stay awake, you better give me some more oxygen or take your ass to sleep. Yeah, that's how that works. That's how that works. If you learn that today,
it's not getting enough oxygen.
Drop a comment and let me know. I always love to know when I'm teaching people things.
It's my alarm's about to go off.
Oh, is it about that time?
Yeah, it's 8:23.
We be having too much
and
fun.
You need to go take some glasses.
I do. It is episode 96. We're on our way to 100. We have an amazing announcement coming. We're not going to spoil it today, though. Get ready for an amazing celebration on Friday when we reach episode 100 of Wake Up with Milk and Bri. I hope you've enjoyed starting your day the right way, the only way with Milk and Bri. Of course, before we get up out of here, I want to remind you that you have everything that you need already inside of you to conquer this day. And of course, Bri, why do I encourage people to make it a great day?
It's great days don't just happen. You got to make them great.
You gotta make them great. Yo, and of course, if you got a smile in you, shoot it across the room. You never know what it'll do to brighten somebody's day. Yay, yay. One time for the one time. Y'all do y'all best. Woo, to make it a great day. Until tomorrow morning, I am the Milkman.
And I'm just Bri.
Yay, we see you, young one. Hey, be amazing. We out of here, y'all. All right.